Alrighty everyone, Matt here coming at you with another product review, and this one are the foam rollers from Rollga. I have the medium firmness and the soft firmness. I want to go over them. I've used them for a little while, give you my recommendation of them. So let's get right into that. Starting right off about the specifications for them. So they are both 18 inches long and 6 inches wide. They have the ridges on them that you can use on different parts of the area. The medium firmness is a tad bit heavier, is at 7.1 ounces versus the soft is at 4.4 ounces. So it is a little softer, and it is pretty dense. So this one kind of feels like a medium firmness, or maybe a tad bit stiffer than that one. And this one feels like it's kind of like the basic foam rollers. I think I would say it's probably closer to those ones that are more used somewhere, maybe not quite too used, but it's got a little good bit of give to it. So next I want to show you some of me using them in the clinic and giving you my review of them. I got both foam rollers. So this is the medium firmness. This is the softer in the firmness on it. So just kind of go through a few things that I like to do for it. So I always like to roll my back. I do like the little contour there. I feel like this really gets those erector muscles really well. Just get the spine between it. This is a little firmer on the back, so it doesn't have as much give. So it really gets in there. Compare that to the soft one. There is a noticeable difference between them. This one is softer on the back there. So there is a difference between them. Let's try it on the calves. How about that? So once again, gotta put it right between there. I do like that groove, and then you can kind of really bias, hitting that lateral calf right there. So I can just kind of put my calf right in between there and hit that. Try the medium firmness, same thing. Like that on the calf a little bit better. Here, let's get up on the glute. Yeah. So, yep. That works that one pretty well too. Switching it out. Same thing. You can tell with that softness in it. There. And I'll finish up the quads. Oh, that one's rough. Oh, but I'm just saying overall it's rough. The other one rolled away. There we go. Try this one out. Yeah, that one is way firmer. So, yeah, I can see there is a noticeable difference between the firmness of them. This one, I can tell if you're starting off or you're real sensitive. In fact, this one may be a little bit better. This one, if you really like to be more aggressive, be the one that you want to go with there. In talking about foam rolling in general, because there's people on both sides. There's people say it's great, wonderful, amazing, and people say nope, it's a waste of time, just don't do it. I'll say this, there is evidence that shows that it helps with things like soreness. So when you work out, you exercise, and you get that soreness that comes on, foam rolling can be a way to decrease that soreness. And I will say, when you're a little bit less sore, it's kind of nice to be able to move around and you're just not kind of, like grunting and groaning all the time. There is evidence it can help with flexibility. It helps with kind of manipulating the muscle sarcomeres, and it can make you more flexible. And overall, it can be something, again, very relaxing. You hit it, you just land the foam roll, you do something, it just kind of puts you in a better place and you feel more relaxed. Now, I will say there are some possible drawbacks to it, like with anything. So if you're dealing with pain, sometimes people get in there, they dig into something, and that can just make their pain worse and just flare them up. So if you're really just dealing with something that's just not going away, see a medical professional. The foam rolling is not going to replace the stuff that they do. meet with them, talk about your issue, get yourself on a treatment plan. Now overall, I want to say this about foam rolling, is if you like it, and you find that it helps you, and it's something that's like, it helps you like get ready to perform something, or maybe helps you afterwards, did you see that benefit? By all means, keep doing it, because it can be something that not only helps you feel good physically, it can help you feel good mentally. Getting right in to just some of the other things about it. The cost. So these are pretty cost effective. The medium firmness is just under $40, and the soft firmness is just under $35. They do have sales and things that go on at certain times of the year, so you can probably get them a little cheaper than that. And so they're pretty cost effective. Availability. You can get these on the Rollga website, so they're very easy. I have a link down below. If you want to check them out, you can click on there, so you can just purchase these over the counter if you want to try them out. So very, very easy to access. The ease of use. Foam rolling can be something that is pretty self-explanatory. You know, you just lay on it and you can just roll into a spot on it. I will say, with each of the rollers, you do get a little sheet that kind of goes over some basic stuff in here that tells you some of the stretches and things like that. There is an app that you can utilize here. I'll show you just some of the stuff on the app, but it has a way that it can show you how to work in certain areas. And using foam rollers, of course, there's videos all over the place. It doesn't take a lot of technical skill and things and such those nature to utilize it. So the ease of use is very good. Checking out the app here. So here's the home screen. So you got a couple options. So you can check out these user guides here. So breakdowns of how to use different products they have. If you go back, you can use the how-to. So it shows you how to foam roll different areas of your back using the Rollga foam roller. Utility. I find foam rollers can be pretty useful. Like I said before, it can be a way to say, hey, I'm just kind of maybe feeling like a little tight in a muscle and I can just kind of roll it out. Or maybe I'm a little sore, or I just want to cool down, or maybe I just kind of want a little stretch of something. It can be used like that. I've used foam rollers and stuff to help people with like self-mobilization. So like through their spine or through something, they can use it for like kind of a brace on something to use to stretch something. So kind of added it in for their rehab. I've used it with exercises as well. I have people like laying on them to do certain things like that. So there is quite a bit of utility that comes along with these foam rollers. My final thoughts on the Rollga foam rollers. I like these. So the design of them, I do like that I can work up and down my back. I can kind of hit little tender spots and things like that. I've enjoyed it. You know, I'm getting up there in age, and sometimes it does feel pretty good for myself to lay down and give myself just a little foam rolling to feel pretty good, and it kind of loosens me up. It's a way just to kind of get relaxed. I might use them during the middle of the day as well. I like them. They are very cost effective, so you can get them pretty cheap. You are able to get them very easily through their website. They're pretty easy to use. You can watch the videos, use the app, things like that. You can use them for many, many things. So I do find that the Rollga foam rollers are something that I would recommend to people. Of course, I would talk to them about the utilization of them, the benefits, you know, maybe some of the drawbacks and the limitations of it as well, but understanding that it can be something that you can utilize in your recovery from exercise and maybe kind of getting over some of the issues and things that you may have, you know, from an injury or surgery or pain, something like that you can utilize, or just have it as part of your fitness routine. So there you go. That is my review of the Rollga foam rollers. If you're interested in them, the link is down below. You can check them out and pick some up for yourself. So thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your patients. See you then.